Hi, today I would like to discuss about how to perform statistical analysis on a dataset in ML Studio or ML Designer. ML Studio and Azure ML Designer both are same. ML Studio is version 1, whereas Designer is a new version 2. Today I would like to show how to load a dataset and then how to perform basic statistical analysis on the dataset in Azure ML Studio or Designer. So first thing I need to do is I need to get the dataset. I am getting the dataset from UCL website. uh, I will get the data from a URL, so I'm configuring it. I'll enter the URL here. I'll mention it as CSV file. Yes, I think first row has headers. I'm not sure. Let's run and see. It's running at the moment. Yes, the running has been finished. You can see the tick mark here. We can visualize the data set. Yes, this data set doesn't have any column name, so it's fine. So you can see that there are 26 columns and 205 rows in this data set. So there are some problems with this data set because I knew about this data set. This first column is being treated as a numeric feature, but it's a categorical feature, and there are things there that I want to change the column name of this column number 26, and also I want to change this column name of column 2. So we will see how we're gonna do that, and how we're gonna perform basic correlation and find the normal distribution of the target label, everything. So coming to the how to change the column name, there is a module called edit metadata. uh, yes, if you can join this, and we can select the column whichever one we want. We want to change the column name for column 1, and we want to make it a its data type is under. We want to make it categorical, and we're gonna keep the fields as new column. What is the name we want to keep for that column name? We want to give a new column name. We call it as symbolizing. So we rename it as symbolizing, and yeah, if you run it, here we can actually comment the code as well. We have changed the column. Let me see if we are changing the correct column, whether it's a column 1 or column 2. I'm not sure. Yeah, we want to change the name for column 1. Yes, so we selected the column 1 here, and we are renaming it as symbolizing. I'm just commenting here. We have changed the column name for col1 to symbolizing. Just to remember, if you drop down, you can have the comment on you whatever when you are done, and then we can run it. Yes, we have finished the running. We can right click and see the results dataset, whether the column name is changed or not. Yes, the column name is changed. Column 1 to column. You can see that it is being treated as a categorical feature with six different values: 0, 1, 2, 3, 2, minus 3, minus 1, and minus 2. Same way we do with the column second and column 26. So I'm going to same module, edit metadata, and then I will join, and I will select the columns. I want column 2 and column 26. I'll click OK, and I wanna change the data type as integer, keep the data type, and I wanna make this non-categorical because they are non-categorical, and I wanna rename them as normalized losses and price. You can see that there are two columns. I selected column 2 and column 26, so I'm giving two names separated by comma. So, and then I'll right click it and I'll run it. Yes, you can see that this cell has run. You can see tick mark. It just hardly takes a minute or 2 minutes. So I'm just commenting to make sure that I remember what I did. And then what I want to do, I want to perform basic correlation on the data set. Before that, I want to impute some missing values. I knew that there are some missing values in the data, so I'm just selecting clean missing data module. I want to perform three different kind of imputation techniques to check the performance of each of the technique. So I'm dragging the three different modules of same like clean missing data, and I'm joining this data set. On the first way, I want to replace all the missing values of all the numerical columns with zeros. So I'm selecting the column type. I want to take all the numerical columns. I'll select OK, and then I want to impute these missing values with 0. Yes, custom replacement with a 0. All wherever you see the missing value, replace them with 0. On the second case, what I want to do is here also I want to select all the numerical values. So column types numerical and select OK, and then here what I want to do is I want to do median imputation, and in third case I want to select all the numerical columns again. And then I want to do replacement using probabilistic PCA. So this is the thing. After that I'll see what is the distribution of the data. So I want to summarize the data. I will just add the summarize data module for all the cleaned data. I'll see, and that's it from here. After that we'll run the code. We'll run all. You can see the ticks. All these modules were run. So what I want to do is I want to compute the correlation, and you can see the summary statistics as well. Result data set visualize how this missing value imputation has effect on the each of these columns. You can see column number 0 symbolizing whether there are any missing values. Now no, there won't be any missing values because we have done missing value imputation, and we have done only on the numerical feature. So this is column 6 is a categorical, that's fine. So we have done the missing value imputation, so we'll perform basic correlation among the numerical features, and then we'll see how are the results. Compute linear correlation is the module. Before compute correlation, we need to select the numerical column. First I will drag and drop this here, because if we don't select the columns, it will select all the columns by default. So we need to select the columns in the dataset module. We'll drag and drop. We want to select a numerical columns. What columns we want to select? We want to select all the numerical columns in the data. Now we want to go by rules. Start with no columns, and column type just include only the numerical columns. Yes, and we join here, and we want to put the same rules here. We want to no, we made a wrong connection here. We want the connection of clean dataset. Yes, with the rules we can give the column names, but we don't want to enter all these column names because there are a lot of column names. So we'll go with begin with no columns, and then include column type. We want to include all numerical columns. Yes, okay, and then same here, just join the clean data here, and then launch the column selector. With the rules, we want to begin with no columns and then include column type as all numerical columns. Okay, and then compute the correlation. Compute correlation. Compute correlation. Okay, yes. Now we can click run all. We can click run all because it has to run all these things parallelly. So it takes a couple of. Yes, I think it has done. All the modules were run. So yes, this is today's task of performing basic statistical analysis on the dataset. There are other statistical modules as well. You can feel free to explore the statistical function, operate different mathematical operations, or compute elementary statistics, replace discrete value. We can perform a lot of. We can as well test hypotheses as well using t-test. So there are a lot of statistical techniques in here in the statistical function module. So coming to the what I have done today, I have imported the data set from a UCL data set, and then I have changed the column name, and then I have made it categorical using edit metadata module, and using the same edit metadata module I have changed the column types for the other two variables, and then I have done missing value treatment using three different imputation technique. First one is with zero imputation, other is with median imputation, and third one is with probabilistic PCA imputation. And then I have performed summarized data to check the statistical distribution of the data, and then I selected only the numerical columns, and then I have computed the correlation. So basically, yes, we have a lot of functions depending on the data set and objective and functionality of the problem. Depending on the business objective, we can go through what are the different statistical functions that can be used for a particular data set. Thank you very much.